The Anaconda used to be the biggest and baddest ship in Elite Dangerous. I reviewed it 9 years ago and a lot has changed. We now have ships like the Caspian Explorer, the Panther Clipper, and other serious contenders. So in 2026, is the Anaconda still worth buying? Short answer? Yes. It's still the GOAT, but not for everyone. The Anaconda measures 155 meters long, 62 meters wide, and 32 meters tall, making it one of the largest ships in the game. At 142 million credits, it's surprisingly affordable for what you're getting. You get 8 utility mounts, 2 small hardpoints, 2 medium hardpoints, 3 large hardpoints, and 1 huge hardpoint. That hardpoint layout alone makes this thing an absolute monster in combat. But I've taken this ship against nearly every enemy type in the game and it has never let me down. With prismatic shields, engineered weapons, and proper builds, this thing is incredibly hard to take down. In PvE, it's dominant. But PvP is a different story. The Anaconda is slower and less agile than ships like the Further Lance or Python. And with new threats like the upcoming Kestrel Mark II, speed and maneuverability matter more than ever. That's why I rated it higher for PvE and Axe than for competitive PvP. But in exploration, that's where the Anaconda still shines. With over 80 light years of jump range when properly engineered and a relatively low hull mass for its size, it remains one of the best long range explorers in the game. It used to be the undisputed king, before ships like the Caspian Explorer and the Mendeley entered the scene. It's not the only option anymore. Next to that, it's also not SEO optimized, which is something that you might really want while you're doing exploration. But it's still top tier. But in trading, that's where things get weaker. With around 468 tons of cargo space, it's decent, but nowhere near optimal. The arrival of the Panther Clipper changed the large hauler meta completely. If pure profit per hour is your goal, then there are better choices than the Anaconda. Another downside is because of its low mass factor compared to other large ships, it really does make escaping interdictions a little bit harder. It only has a hull mass of 400 tons. Now for mining, it's actually very solid. It has plenty of internal compartments, strong defensive capabilities, enough cargo space to make serious credits, but it is not the most efficient miner in the game. There are better miners like the Prospector and maybe even the Panther Clipper at this point, but it is very safe and capable, especially because of its hardpoints, so it can defend itself very well while you're mining. But next to that, because it's a large ship, you probably are better off taking the Type 11, Type 8, or the Python. Here's my 2026 verdict. For combat, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. For exploration, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10 as well. For trading, I'm giving it a 5 out of 10. And for PvP, I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. Overall, it's an absolute powerhouse. But it's not the uncontested king anymore. It's still one of the most versatile, powerful, and satisfying ships you can own. If you love exploration and combat, it's absolutely worth buying in 2026. If you're purely trading, skip it. You're much better off buying the Panther Clipper or buying maybe even the Type 9 or the Imperial Cutter. But with that being said, it's a beautiful ship to look at. It is absolutely amazing to fly, and if you're really looking for a frigate type ship, because that's what it is, it kind of looks like that as well, then this ship definitely is made for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is the first episode of my full 2026 ship review series. Next up will be the Python. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Alright, we got a Clipper. Let's get him. These are usually pretty easy targets. There we go. Tagged him.
Under attack. Warning. Thermal attack. Gaining heat. Flight assist off.
The shields are just so extremely strong.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
Boop.
Target shields online. Flight assist off. Target destroyed.
There we go.